right, now when I am fishing a tighter channel, so this is a channel that opens up and the mouth opens up to this main deeper pocket, I like to use a Wacky Rig, and that's going to be a 5-inch stick bait. We got this in our green pumpkin candy here, and that's going to have a Wacky O-ring that helps keep it fresh and have the hook stay on it when we get hits on the sides and things like that. And then we got a little red octopus hook here, and that little bright red really gives a good trigger to kind of aim the bass in. And we're just gonna flip this right on out, right in the middle of the channel, and we're gonna let it sink, and as it sinks, it wiggles like this on the way down, and then we pull it back up and we let it fall again. So it's really slow, it's really finesse fishing. It's just toss it out, let it fall down to the bottom, pause, wait, jig it back up, let it fall again. And it's just these constant drops and falls, and it just wiggles like this, and it's so seductive to bass, especially midday. Right now the bite's slowed down, and they're kind of moving, they're moving around, they're staging up in different areas, and so we're gonna try to kind of catch them in this channel as they're going through with this Wacky Rig. So I'm targeting the deepest area of the channel, and I'm letting it drop down right at the mouth of the channel. We're just gonna let that sink. It's about 5 feet depth right here, so you know, maybe 7 or 8 seconds. Once it's fallen down, we're gonna just flip it back up and let it fall back down again. Just raising it and letting it drop. And you should feel that big thump, kind of thud pulling after the drop. They usually hit on that pause, and then they pull right when you start lifting back up again. That's when you should set your hook. Now, it's not weighted, so you gotta be patient. You gotta fish it really slow. You gotta lift it up and then let it drop. It's gonna take 10 seconds to drop back down. So you gotta wait that 10 seconds. So it covers the whole water column and it falls all the way down. You don't wanna be fishing it fast, otherwise it's gonna be at the top of the surface. And in midday like this, they're gonna be hanging closer to the bottom. And a lot of times too, they'll hit on the drop, and you'll see that hit happen because your line will go totally taut. It'll pick up all that slack and your line will just start peeling out. Just give it like 2 or 3 seconds and then set the hook immediately. There we go. Starting to get hits. Line's getting taut. There we go. There we go. That's how you get a Wacky Rig bass right there. Just like that. And that's what's great about having those Wacky O-rings, is that it just slides right up on the line there, and you don't lose your worm. Otherwise you're going to lose your worm if you don't have one of these O-rings on. Hooked right to the top there, perfect. Just beautiful. So then we let this right back in. And then with your O-ring, you can just slide it on back down. Get your hook back through. And you're gonna go through way less of these. Usually, if you don't have that O-ring on, that's a lost stick bait. So then I like to pinch it right through the top just to get a good grip on it. Goes back through, just like that. Perfect. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. He's a little guy. That's okay though. We like action. It's a little bit deeper. That's why I keep the pliers on me at all times.